Hey weirdlings, I'm Danny Danger and this is my pull list for September 9th. Bitch Planet number 5 comes out, and I've talked to a few people who are a little concerned about the story taking this turn of women fighting and cage matches. I personally think it's going to be a feminist uprising gladiator type story, which is going to be really awesome because they're going to take this fighting situation and use it as a parallel and a power source for their feminist uprising. And Russell Crowe will be there. I think I'm bad at predicting stories. I quit. In The Wicked and the Divine number 14, we are going to finally see what's behind Woden's mask, and apparently it's crazy and really daring, and this is like going to be a super controversial issue of The Wicked and the Divine because 13 didn't take my soul and then crunch it in its mouth and spit it out. Yeah, it did. Deadly Class number 16 wraps up this story arc, and Marcus has to go take his final exam because, like, the principal's going to let him survive that. Yeah, right. Apparently this is gonna be another punch in the heart, because that's what I need right now. Just punch heart, stupid heart. Did I punch my heart a little bit too hard? Maybe punched my heart a little bit. Thanks, comics. Punching my heart just a little too hard. I have a heart condition. I do now. The Surgeon General warns that comics may or may not be dangerous to your heart rate. In Gotham Academy number 10, Olive is going to join the school's casting of Macbeth. So we're gonna find out, is the play actually haunted? Probably not, but things about Gotham Academy and why Olive is there are starting to unfold, and it's a really interesting story. In A-Force number 4, the entire island is betrayed by one of their own. And I bet you could probably guess who it is if you try. Maybe 3 guesses, first 2 don't count. Yeah, it's duh. Okay, so what I wanna know is this version of Loki, the lovable, causing trouble in the name of the greater good, I seriously think it's okay Loki, or is this just like mean, awful Loki, but prettier? In Ms. Marvel number 18, we've seen Kamala do a whole lot of things. Team up with her hero, save her brother, save her whole city, but we haven't really seen how this entire collapse of the world is affecting her. I mean, she is a 15, 16-year-old girl. This has gotta be pretty traumatic for her. We've also got some awesome Secret Wars titles coming out. We've got Planet Hulk number 5, Siege number 3, and 1602 Angela Witch Hunter number 3. Witch Hunter Angela, whatever. Hey weirdlings, do you like me and me talking about comic books on the Weirdlings channel? Well, guess what? Sammy Reeds is now a weirdling and she talks about comic books as well. Yay! In her latest video, she asked me who some of my favorite comic book BFFs are. Well, without further ado, Sammy, classic tale of man and man's best friend. You guessed it, Yorick and Ampersand. Thought I was going with a dog. Nope, man and monkey. Totally man and monkey. My favorite fairly recent friendship in the Marvel comics has been Emma Frost and young Jean Grey. I mean, let's face it, the whole time I was reading New X-Men, I was like, seriously ladies, Cyclops, really? You could just be friends and he could just like not exist. He'd just go over there, go away, and be friends. So when they became friends, I squealed like a little girl. It was really embarrassing. I think I might have been in public. Whatever, I'm over it. Now, in the comments on Sammy's video, so many people said that they really liked Wolverine's friendship with Kitty Pryde, Wolverine's friendship with Jubilee, and I'm on board. But I gotta say, Wolverine's friendship with Kamala Khan really knocks it out of the park. That issue was so funny. Kamala Khan spent the whole time just fangirling and freaking out, and Wolverine spent the whole time being like, this is kind of annoying, but you're kind of impressive. Because that's, I guess, how he talks in my mind. Hey, Sammy. You wanna ask me some questions? I'll ask you some questions. I think I'm gonna go with the hard one first, because, you know, everybody asks this question. I get asked this question a lot. I wanna know your answer so that I can copy it and start avoiding awkward questions. If you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be? So I've given this a lot of thought because a lot of people have asked me the question, and actually teleportation would be the most handy for me, but I think what would pay off the most in the long run is having a ridiculous, crazy eidetic memory, like super photographic memory, just being able to like learn stuff immediately. I would totally learn how to speak Japanese. It would be awesome, and I wouldn't have to go through that weird awkward phase where my Japanese doesn't sound pretty while everybody around me who's speaking Japanese speaks pretty Japanese. And I sound dumb. This is like my greatest fear with learning Japanese. I'm like, it's such a pretty language, I'm gonna butcher it. Before we get to comments, hey, you, I see you over there looking at me, looking at you, looking at me. Yeah, I see that. Have you liked this video? Have you shared this video with all of your friends? Have you subscribed to our channel? No? I'm gonna pretend like my feelings aren't hurt, and I'm just gonna say better late than never. Do it. Insert clever name here, and Prosaic Home asked if I was reading Silk. I'm not reading Silk. However, your description as basically a girl who comes out of a bunker and only remembers the late 90s, early 2000s sounds really, really funny, and I'm into it, and I will totally pick it up. As soon as I get caught up on the other 4 million things I have to read. Christopher Haley called me out. Okay, so last week's video, I said that Stefan Sedgwick was the currently running artist on Rat Queens, and he did a couple of Rat Queens issues and some really fantastic art, but the actual current artist is Tess Fowler. You might remember her, she did the Braga one-shot. Yeah, she's incredible, so I wanna make sure to give her credit where credit's due as well. Wonderful artist, beautiful. I'm sorry I'm an issue behind. Michael031484 said that he came to our channel because of Sammy. Welcome to our channel! Thank you for following, Sammy. We already know that you have excellent taste, so you'll fit in great here, I think. Please tolerate us. So what's on your poll list this week? What superpower would you choose? Be sure to tune in to Sammy's next video to see her answer the question. Also, a special thanks as always goes out to Austin Books and Comics. It's beautiful here. It's so pretty. Ah! Nope, that's it. That's all I got. I'm done. Who let me out of the basement?